Well, we are at BW Tuning today. Sorry for my slur. As you can see, half my face is numb. Had a dentist appointment this morning, had a little filling. And we are finally on the dyno after months of me kind of not doing a lot of car content. Life's been busy, new job, family, wife, and kids. But we have the 1990 twin turbo 300ZX that I bought, goodness, probably about a year ago. Then we got running, and the car is very healthy now. And we're going to see what it makes baseline. I'm going to say... car feels good. I'm going to say it makes probably 350 to 360 to the tire on the setup that it's at right now. And hopefully we can get the boost controller to cooperate, because it's kind of old and works when it wants to. So we can turn it up and try to get over 400 horsepower today. All right, here we go. I have no idea what it makes. I'm going to say 320 to 340, somewhere around there. If it makes less than 300, I'm going to be pissed, because it feels really good. I guessed it right on. So it was on 11 pounds of boost, and it made 332 horsepower. Pretty good. All right, so the boost controller wasn't working. I'll tell you what we did after we make a pull here. So it made a little more. How much more power or air was that? That's crazy.
Like
yeah, and it made it a little later.
Maybe the exhaust wasn't as hot as it was.
Okay.
So if you ran it back to back, it would pick up a little bit more.
So probably like 3 more T's, we'll be good to go.
3 more T's, this motherfucker is.
Let me see something. I'll show y'all what we did when the since the boost controller shit the bed, and it's from like 1999. He did it the old school way. We just put a old boost T in there. We disconnected the lines off the waste or the boost control solenoid, and we added some more air. And we picked up 20 horsepower and 3 pounds of boost. So we picked up 3 pounds with one. Oh, that one's bigger. Let's use that one.
No, fuck that. Get away from that.
Oh God, these guys hate to see me coming, because I always want 110% of it.
And it's for your own good. I swear to God, we're protecting you from yourself.
I know, so I don't have more broken cars.
Right, exactly. You're like, I love driving my cars. Well, here's the way to keep driving them, dude.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Yeah. Don't be a jackass. This is old school shit. What's funny is I lived through this era and I never did this. Like, this was a Honda thing, I guess. And it's a good thing I didn't know this trick. That's all I can say. Yeah. That's OSHA approved, right?
Oh yeah.
Certified forklift driver. I mean, 330, 330. I mean, that's pretty solid. And then we went to 340. And the boost went from 11.8 to 13.5. So we're working on the right direction. All right, so we turned the boost up by doing the boost piece. That's what it made last time. What do you think it's gonna make? 370, 360. He's probably right. I'm gonna say 366. Oh, it made 20 pounds with one more? You let off at 5,000 to make, oh, it was gonna make 400.
Look at the horsepower, 3 lines.
Yeah.
T that's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. So this is real Oklahoma shit. But it was, man, it was made 20 pounds by 5,000 RPM. It was gonna boogie.
Setting that Jared will leave it on.
Yeah, let's do that one. It feels great.
I don't know about that.
Golly, my mouth is so numb.
So what we can do,
3-port boost control right here. Port 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
it looks like you're cooking meth.
We're gonna melt the T down a little bit, pinch it shut a little bit.
Oh God.
And then if we need to, we'll open it back up with a pick.
I love it. I love it. The guy I bought this car from was like, what the fuck? This guy told me he's going to take care of my baby.
Turns out you two have different definitions of the word "take care of."
Yeah.
Phrase.
I'm going to assume you probably don't do this for most customers.
Most? You're the only one. And every time I question why we even do it.
I love it. I just can't believe it picked up fucking 6 pounds quick. I think it's about to come on quick. That makes me happy for the gray car. The gray car is going to be real spicy. Is that the 4-pound spring? That's custom.
We'll turn it 90 so we know which one's which.
That's so cool. All right, so we did a little redneck boost controlling with the stuff. So in the perfect world, we're going to be about 16 pounds. How much was that? You said a key word a while ago. It said precise. So this is precise.
Not precise.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, you would like that one.
That one's big.
Yeah, we're gonna go with this little. We're gonna reduce it down even smaller. So basically, in time.
Don't stab yourself. Goddamn.
The same time that it would take it to. Yeah, just drive to Home Depot and pick up the old valves.
Little boost control. I wish I would have thought to bring one. I have like 3.
Shocker. We need to do a raid to this guy's house and take every one of those out of his possession.
Man, I'd cry.
I'll just switch it out for this one.
I'm gonna make that a keychain. Remember that one time when we blew my car up and
Dorman Racing, baby, right here.
Hey, were the air to fuel good? I mean, on pump gas, 11 teens is okay, isn't it?
I don't know these motors super well, but on most cars, yeah, it's okay.
I mean, these motors are strong.
It's on you if you want to do it. I think
I mean, if it's 18, I don't want to go to 20, but like 17, 18, I think is okay. Spicy right there on pump gas. An extra 60 horsepower is going to feel good. 17 pounds? Is that right? 17.3 I saw?
Yeah, hit 18 and then it tapered down. Is that precision boost control?
Precision.
All right, so let's take out all the other runs. So here's that one, and then where we ended up with.
It's just baseline versus where we're at.
Yeah, after our Dorman Racing Help section boost control.
From 10 to 16.7? 18?
Yeah, so our initial boost, almost 18, and then it tapers down a little bit.
Okay. I mean, that should be, I'll put a couple of gallons of E to give it some knock return.
Yeah, and the air fuels were like 10.8.
Okay.
So if you put some E in it, then it's going to lean the mixture out a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then at 400 on some E85.
Yeah. That's where I want to keep this car. I don't want to crank
torque,
it.
Though, it's like, that's the problem with the manual boost controllers. You get that big torque spike and that rolls down. You'd like to maybe keep that down a little bit and then feed the boost in up.
Right.
Top. But hey, your torque went up a lot.
A lot.
I mean, look at that 80 horse down in the mid range. You're going to feel that.
You're gonna feel that for sure.
And the top 57.
Yeah.
So anywhere from 80 to 57 more horsepower.
So in a nutshell, to make 80 more horsepower, all you need is some Dorman boosties.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the cheapest mods ever.
And arguably the dumbest.
Yeah. Well, that's cool as shit. So I'll show you guys what was going on. The reason why we did that is the boost controller, as you can see, I've got it all ripped out. It just wasn't happy. So now this car, that's what I want this car. I want this car like 380 to 400. That's where we're at. I'm gonna keep it there. We need to really keep pushing it. It does have a little bit of a valve cover leak, which we need to, we gotta get figured out. But man, 380 wheel horsepower, 1990 time capsule. I can do it. Well, awesome. Well, I know it's been a while since we made a video. You guys are liking our shorts. We got a couple 100,000 views overnight on a couple of our shorts. So hopefully you guys like this, and I got a lot of cool stuff besides my face being numb. Catch you guys on the next one.